Mahajanapadas and the Kingdom of Magadha. What are Mahajanapadas? The Mahajanapadas are great states were the main new states that existed in 6th century BC in the northern part of India. They came into being when people started settling in one place. In groups, they usually settled in places in groups and also in a fertile area and wanted to defend their land, crops and houses from other people. So these states had their own armies and were ruled by kings. The Mahajanapadas were 16 in number: Anga, Kashi, Kusala, Chedi, Vatsa, Matisya, Surasena, Ashmaka, Avanati, Gandhara and Magadha were ruled by kings or monarchs. The kings in these states have supreme authority. The Mahajanapadas of Vajji, Mala, Kuru, Panchal and Kamoj were republican states, and so were other small states like Lichavi, Shakya, Kolya, Baga and Moria. These republic states can be called Gana Parishad or an assembly of senior and responsible citizens. It had the supreme authority in state. All the administrative decisions were taken by the assembly. One of all this Kosala, Vasta, Avanati and Magadhas were the important ones. Do the Egypt You might have a question. Do the Egypt primates and the megalithic graves of South India have anything in common? Yeah, they have. Prehistoric megalithic or large stone graves are found in great numbers in South India, especially in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. As you know, the pyramids are massive monuments built over a tomb that contained all the objects which would be useful for that person in his afterlife. Similarly, megaliths were large stones construction built over a tomb. Rectangle chambers made of large stone slabs are very common. They also contain jewelry, axes and arrowheads and household articles. For the afterlife, in this respect, they are similar to the pyramids of Egypt. There were also arboreals in which the bones of a dead person were put in a pot and then buried in a pit. Who was the greatest king of Magadha? Bimbisara. Bimbisara was a king of Magadha. His capital was Rajgir. Bimbisara became king at the age of 14 and reigned for 52 years until his kingdom was taken over by his son Ajatashatru. It is said that 500 waves, although we know about only four of them. Bimbisara expansion of his kingdom, especially his annexion of the kingdom of Anga to the east, is considered to have laid the foundation for the later expansions of Mauryan Empire. He is also known for his cultural achievements and was a great friend and protector of Buddha. The king's support greatly helped the growth of Buddhism in India. Legends tell us that Bimbisara's son Ajatashatru, who imprisoned the king, is said to have staved his death. Was there an Indian king who replicated the Trojan horse trick? Have you heard the story of how the Greeks won a battle against the kingdom of Troy by building a huge wooden house? The horse was so big that Greek soldiers could hide inside it. The Greeks left the horse outside the gates of Troy and pretended to leave. When the Trojans saw the horse, they took it inside their city, for it was so magnificent. At night, while the Trojans slept, the Greek soldiers came out of the horse and destroyed Troy. Did you know that a similar thing had happened in India too? Pradyota, king of Avanti, one of the most prosperous states in the north, wanted to capture the king of Vatsa, Udayana. Therefore, he built a huge wooden elephant, hid the soldiers inside it, and left. Udayana was very fond of elephants, and when he heard that there were huge elephants in forest, he went in search of it. He was then captured by Pradyuta's soldiers, who emerged from the elephant and brought to Avanti. The story has a happy ending though. Pradyuta's daughter fell in love with Udayana and helped him to escape. They married and she lived happily as queen. Then you may ask, who was the powerful? Is Nanda the powerful? Yeah, the Nanda is one of the powerful. Nanda is one of the powerful specially state in Indian history as the first empire builders of India. They inherited the large kingdom of Magadha and wished to extend it to even more distant frontiers. The French Nanda ruler was Magabadma, and the last was Dhanananda. At this time, Dhanananda, the Nandas had an army consisting of 80,000 cavalry, 2,000 infantry, 8,000 armed chariots, and 6,000 war elephants. The Nandas were very wealthy as well as healthy, and they